Except for a couple of pieces of hardware, the chicken coop is finished. Oh, it's been so long, like all summer I have been working on that, and also my garden beds. But I wanted to make sure that was done before I left on a trip I'm going to. So let me show you the chicken coop. But first, look at how messy my deck is. I have a lot to do. I have a lot to clean up. I know. We have one of these. I forget if it's elm or box elder tree, but they're also taking over. But here's something that's new. Come look at that. It's a spot of dirt. The planter used to be there. I don't know why. I thought maybe I can use these boards, but the other boards had a lot of nails poking out for them when I pulled off the slats. And I'll tell you in a little while where I put the slats that I pulled off. It looked like this. I have this covered up so it doesn't hurt the chickens, but I had to use slats from here too. I was going to take that out. Well, I was deciding whether or not I was going to take it out, and that made the decision because I needed more slats to finish my little project. Let's go see this chicken coop. I was able to fix things up and get my decoration all the way on there. So when I first made this, I envisioned that I just like put it up, and it would be so easy. But as you recall, last week I only had this much up because I had to take this down because the door wouldn't fit. Well, I did two things. I shortened these just a little bit. Maybe I didn't need to. I had to cut this apart, or else this would have gone down, down, down. So I cut it apart. And I've got it patched up back there. Right there. There's the patch right there. Because I want them connected. I'm okay with it right now, but we probably will have to put some clear coating on that. This is the next thing I did to help this fit. But I do have a problem here. I need to take this. I put it on, I thought I measured it, and I shed it, and now it's very hard. Very hard to, so I have to push, and before it just kind of clicked. So I actually want it to click again, and I'm going to fix that. But look at this beautiful new cedar door. It's much lighter. It looks better. I am super happy about that. And then look at my planter boxes. I spent a whole morning leveling out and figuring them out and putting them in there, like a morning and part of the afternoon, because I don't know. And it's not perfect, but it's very close, and I want them to be level because they'll look bad, and sometimes I think it's just a chicken coop. Why am I worrying so much about it? But it's not just the chicken coop, because the chickens don't care that much about the flowers.
They do care. They want to eat. Right there, you can
They
see
actually have them. Are they eating? Kind of. But they don't care about them when we let them out. You want me to let them out and show you? Nah. We'd have to round them all up and we're about ready to leave. So they look beautiful, but I still need to work with the pathway down here. And the pathway is kind of going to be the next, but you know, little things like that. You think, I'm just going to slap this in here. It'll be so easy. It ends up taking a long time, but we still need to do it right. I still feel like I want it, even when it's frustrating. I have to work hard. I put the ladder down like this because I will still use it, but I don't want it just hanging up there. But this is what I did. This is the other thing I did. Look at that. Can you see where the slats to my planters were? I don't even know if I showed a picture, a good enough picture, but I cut all of these slats in half and put them up there. And I counted the aging from those slats as a positive. I wanted this to look like kind of an older, more worn out roof. Because it was more art, I was less worried about perfection than making sure a flower bed was level. Because level is going to make it last longer. And art is just fun to look at. I also had a thing up here, and I was like, at first connecting the coop to the wall just for extra stability, but I've worked so much on the foundation, on the retaining, and there is one more board, a different board up back there, and I'm like, I don't need that. It just is in the way and looking bad, so I took that out. I still have a little bit of this supporting, but it's okay. It's good. Sorry, we can't let the chickens out. We're gonna go very soon. But this is the chicken coop. I say it's finished, but I can think of several improvements I'd want to make. I did fix their little ramp going down. You'll notice it's sitting on top of it's sitting on that cinder block. That cinder block is holding it at that angle, and I've got another at the bottom. Because let me tell you, this dirt was pretty much up to that level where I put it originally. And so it was a good angle. But it had fallen down and down and down, and I didn't notice how bad that was until the new chickens came in and were freaking out a lot all the time trying to go down it. Now they're much happier. It was too steep. It needs to be, I forgot what the angle is, but that's angle. And since I didn't want to leave a gap, I just put another little brick there. I don't know how important that was, but they like it. They get on it before they get up the ramp. I need a handle on here. I have a handle. I need to fix this. But I think I will eventually either make a second landing on here, like boom, another little floor, and then it goes down that way. Or a longer ramp that fits there better, that's not made out of plywood and a board under it to support the plywood, but it's made out of, like 2 by 10 or 12 even cedar, Let's see. Another improvement I made, and I haven't really tested it yet. I don't know if it works because the first time I put it up, the sun was down, so there wasn't enough sun to charge it, right? But I'll show you. Come around here. So I put the light that was on the old door up here. It's very nice because at night when you walk here, it turns on. It's good. But I wanted that for back here. There it is. So that solar panel connects to that. And I'll put another one up at that corner so that the 3 lights will pretty much come on as you come around walking down here. It'll make it a lot safer when we come out here at night, which in the wintertime is going to be 5 o'clock. So my husband already took out the eggs here. And I've quickly realized that even though I had a plan for a handle, yep, they're still gone. None of us uses the handle. But another thing I'd like is maybe to put a little hook on here And we have a little pail and we lift it up, grab it, put the eggs in the pail, and then we can take them out. And we don't have to be like, I'm putting it in my shirt or I'm trying to hold it or put something somewhere. I probably should make that wiring look neater. I'm trying to, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm trying to decide if I want to keep this in this direction or if I want to turn it in this direction. It's going to be in the shade either way, but I'll have more working room if I turn it in that direction. So I have 4 big pavers I can do that with. So I have the pavers. So if I do it that direction, the pavers will go there. Otherwise, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do there. There's a chicken coop. All done. There's the rest of the dirt from the planter. I put the dirt from that planter in those planter boxes. It's good. I'm calling it dirt. It's not dirt. It's soil. This is soil you plant stuff in, and it's good stuff. So we'll end up in one of these beds, which I'm going to get done when I come back from my trip to Hawaii. I'm going to Hawaii next week. This is my first time in Hawaii, and we're so excited. We've been planning this for months and months. We're leaving tomorrow. So what am I going to give you guys next week? Because I will be in Hawaii next week. Well, next week you get to see the tour of my messy house. 1 year later and 1 month. What does it look like right now since I've been outside all summer long working on this? How bad is it? And you'll see that next week. Bye-bye.